Geralt, tired of his earthbound travels, just might be taking to the sky. This streamer, tired of not getting into cars with strangers, well, you get the idea. This is SVG News, but shh, don't tell Commander Shepard.
I've had enough of your snide insinuations.
English actor Henry Cavill has built quite a career for himself, playing famous characters like Superman, Sherlock Holmes, and Geralt the Witcher. Now, a new Instagram post has fans wondering if the actor has become attached to yet another hugely popular franchise, Mass Effect.
You big, stupid jellyfish.
In the post, Cavill is seen being fitted with the long wig that he wears as Geralt. He's reading a stack of papers, but the words on them have all been blurred out. However, Cavill seems to have known that fans would be intrigued by his reading material. The caption on the picture reads, "Secret project or just a handful of paper with random words on it? Guess you'll have to wait and see."
Well, I do love secrets.
This post might have been enough to send fans scrambling for answers, but some sleuthing from the folks over at Game Pressure seems to have uncovered exactly what kind of project it is that Cavill was teasing. By using a program called Focus Magic, Game Pressure has been able to clear up a decent chunk of the text on the piece of paper in Cavill's hand. BioWare fans may immediately recognize some of the terminology on the paper, as words like Geth and Talizora unmistakably link this text to the Mass Effect series.
You know what I'm talking about?
A member of Game Pressure's editorial staff revealed that the piece of paper contained an excerpt from Mass Effect's Wikipedia page, which raises even more questions. If Cavill were reading through a script, that would be one thing. Instead, it appears as though the actor is doing research for a new project. Perhaps a film adaptation of the Mass Effect series is on the horizon, or maybe Cavill has been offered a voice role in the new Mass Effect game, which is currently in development. Whatever the case, fans are going wild with speculation. Some gamers are already hoping that he's playing lead protagonist Commander Shepard in a film adaptation, while others have theorized that he will be recording his voice for an upcoming game. Meanwhile, many fans seem to be concerned that a Mass Effect project would keep the actor from appearing as Superman again. It is currently unclear what kind of Mass Effect project Henry Cavill has joined, if any. Either way, the actor's social media post has added another hefty piece to the Mass Effect rumor mill. Most of the time, the term stream sniper takes on a negative connotation. If you're stream sniping Ninja, for example, you might be in a game of Fortnite with him using his Twitch broadcast to figure out where he is on the map. Although, don't expect to stick around very long if you do decide to stream snipe him.
4-player, stream sniping.
It's not often you see someone use that same tactic to locate someone out in the real world. In fact, some might think that crosses the line. That's exactly what happened to Twitch streamer Sushipotatoo though, and it ended up making her birthday night out a memorable one. On the night of February 24th, Sushipotatoo took to the streets of Japan and put on a live stream for her audience. As she walked down the sidewalk, however, a man calling out to her from a car got her attention.
What? You watch? You're my fan?
When Sushipotatoo approached the fan's vehicle, he mentioned it being her birthday and handed her a Tiffany box. Sushipotatoo was ecstatic. A later clip shows that Sushipotatoo got into the fan's car in order to open the gift, a necklace, and couldn't stop remarking about how pretty it was. The fan even helped her put the necklace on after she ran into a bit of trouble. According to Deserto, the fun didn't stop there, as the two spent more time with one another that evening and even stayed up late enough to get sushi together in the morning. If nothing else, it certainly appears that Sushipotatoo may have made a new friend. Of course, depending on who you are, you may be viewing Sushipotatoo's evening from a different perspective. You could find the entire episode downright adorable and feel that the internet needs more of this brand of positivity. There may be some of you, though, who had alarm bells going off in your head at seeing Sushipotatoo in a car with a complete and total stranger.
Okay. Oh, let's show her stranger danger. Do you know stranger danger?
It's tough to argue that the fan wasn't showing kindness in buying Sushipotatoo a gift, and the streamer was certainly gracious in accepting it and even spending time with her fan afterward. This is probably not something you should try with your favorite streamer though. There's no guarantee they'll react in quite the same way.